Alright, so I remember when I asked my mom if I could go to a party, and she said no. And in the same sentence, I said, okay, then can I go to the movies? She said, sure. I went to the party. She knew it. She said she followed me to Burger King into the movie theater, saw me buy my ticket, and then drive off and go to the party. And she never stopped me at that point. But when I got home, she said, how was the party? I said, fine. There was pot there, but I decided not to try it. Thanks for letting me go. She says, I knew you were going. So, well, sometimes I just gotta learn things my way. So, she always said I taught her as much as she taught me, and that's true.
Hi, Quincy.
So, next.
I'm not next. I'll go. Go ahead.
I remember 43 years, 42. But I do it all over again in a heartbeat. No problem. We had a lot of fun. And someday we're going to have fun again.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay. We got two though.
Another squeaky box. Somebody. What do you remember, Joseph?
I remember her as taking me to the toy section.
Yes. And you?
What do you remember about Nana?
Swimming.
Nothing.
No, what did you say when we said we're coming over here? What about Nana? What did you like to wear around your neck of Nana's?
Jewelry.
Did you like to play in her jewelry? Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Anybody else want to go?
I remember the first time I talked to her on the phone, and me and Sarah first got together, and she said it was going to be okay to spend our time together there, and just a lot of laughs and hugs.
No pocket. No, Quincy.
I remember a lot of no Charlies.
Go ahead.
Charlie, leave those children alone.
No, they can't have ice cream. No, Charlie.
You can have a lollipop yet, Charlie.
Anybody else?
I remember a great sister who was always there. Always had a lot of fun with. Enjoyed going shopping with.
All about clearance. It was all about
To
clearance
Walmart.
with my mom.
Yeah, we got a balloon for clearance too.
That's why we got red for clearance. No.
I'm gonna go back
That
a
is
few
clearance.
years when we were kids, and y'all probably know them as Daisy Dukes, but we called them hot pants. And this is the way Jeannette dressed: midriff tops and hot pants.
She looked so
But-
good, didn't she?
Yeah, Charlie probably remember those.
Made me hungry.
But the only thing is she was so bashful and shy, she'd go in the closet to put them on. And then she would come out and say she was dressed. And we used to tell her she really wasn't dressed, but that was okay. She could go anyway.
Oh, no.
Kim? Connie?
I got my cookie for her. Anybody got a spare cookie?
It's right there.
Oh, thank you.
Dad, Mom,
2-second rule.
I remember
I'll
telling
go.
her that I was going to get another
Joe's gonna go.
tattoo, and she told me I couldn't get any more tattoos until I got the word breathe on my wrist, so that anytime I got mad at anybody, I would look down and I would just breathe. And I would think about her. You remember about Nana? What do you remember?
What did you and Nana like to do?
Nana went to Whiskey Jesus.
You're right. Go with
Yeah.
Jesus.
Joe?
Yep.
I remember when I asked Charlie to marry Connie. Asked her if I can have that permission, and he said yes. He walked out of the room. Jeanette came in the room and said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Where's the ring?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't know what I did with it." So I had to go find it to show her, and she gave me a hard time for losing the ring.
Nice.
I remember Joe would be wanting to do a project like build her back porch or something. Or I would have a question about something at home and I would call her hoping she would take my side with telling me that this is not a good idea, it will never work, and to tell him that that's not going to work. And she always took his side instead, and they thought the same, they could think numbers the same and plan things, and so she would just in her own little way, tell me that I was wrong and that it's going to work.
I remember a lady telling me that this would not last more than 6 months. Not to marry her. Only time I disobeyed anybody.
Grandma, what do you remember?
My daughter.
There you go.
She was my daughter, and a lifetime of experiences and learnings and sharing, and just wonderful to have her around when you were there. That was just part of my family, part of me. That was very, very precious to me.
Nola?
And it's one of the hardest things that I think a mother can do is to have that kind of relationship and lose. You know, you can blame somebody if you've got something chicken in there in the middle. We could go shopping together. We could do many different things that we could do together and learn together and share together. And that was one of the things I remember. I can never forget.
My memory's spottier than all of yours. I remember the black LTD with the blanket on the front of the windshield to keep it from frosting.
I don't know who would do something like that.
I remember Connie Sue getting put outside the door until she could stop screaming. And I remember being here for my birthday 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
I remember when Nana got her white Cadillac and James and Sarah came down, and James was just so infatuated with it. And he swore that Nana was going to sell it to him whenever she got tired of it.
We've got it in the back of the shed right now.
Ray? Tabby?
I remember every summer getting to come down. Just live here for the summer.
Ready?
Kino's will never be the same.
Always be a
You didn't even have to get to this before we took off running.
We knew when she said, "Don't let me get the shoe," that we
It wasn't her
really
tennis
didn't
shoe.
want the shoe. And me being the oldest, I really didn't like the way she made us stand nose to nose because I always had to bend. And it just was not fair. And she didn't care. We were doing wrong.
And our younger siblings never were able to brush their teeth just right.
Exactly. I love y'all to death, but it just nose to nose really is not cool.
I remember she didn't always agree when I had the kids of how I wanted them to be raised and what they could eat and what they couldn't eat.
Oh, I know that for a fact.
But there for a while, towards the end, she stood by me and she honored what I wanted, even though she didn't agree with it. She would try her hardest to set you straight.
It didn't work either.
And tell you that they didn't need 5,000 cookies and they didn't need ice cream before dinner. And not to wake them up when they're sleeping. And I remember her coming out to watch the kids for me and just the joy that she had with all of her grandkids.
All right, guys, we ready?
Hurry up before the trash man comes.
Take a picture with you and the girls first. Hold me the balloons. Here, hold it. Give me this.
Okay.
You
Picture with the girls and Dad,
Can you hold it real quick?
and then all the balloons.
Thanks.
Come on it. Yeah, you still belong here. There you go.
Is it still recording, Joe?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, you ready? 2, 3.
Sorry. Look at balloons get in my
All right,
face.
take one of Nola in here. She's part of the girls.
Morning.
We got pictures.
Adopted daughter, wasn't she?
We got pictures of it.
She gave me chicken pox on purpose.
All right, ready? One more. 2, 3.
All right.
All right.
Hold on, the wind's blowing that way. They're all gonna go in that tree.
That's okay.
Aren't you logical? Would you prefer to let it go somewhere else?
Yard or someplace
Right in
else
the
or what?
front.
Alright, everybody out front.
What, Grandma?
Oh, no, we'll just go here.
Let them go up in the tree.
On 3. We're sending Mom to heaven. 1.
We love you.
Quincy.
Come way back here.
Joseph, if you back up, baby, and then this is
Quincy, you're
Who left Grandma?
Put the wheels on it.
Alright, ready?
Quincy.
Okay.
On 3.
Ready?
We love you. 1, 2, 3. Love you.
Love you.
Here goes the cookie.
Oh, they're gonna miss the tree, Joseph.
Not one.
All those guys up there?
One is straight, and mine is still going. Oh, two got stuck together. We got two together.
There's rainbow now in the tree.
Mine, oh, there's five.
There's Charlie and Jeannette in the tree.
Mine is all the way right there. Mine's too slow.